Hey guys, Jeff here, Dice Setters. So I was in Vegas last Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I happened to go to Casino Quest. Man, if you are looking to practice, that is the place that you need to go see. The guys there, fantastic crew. They, if you're talking about dice setting, they know what you're there for. Their tables are absolutely just incredible. Some of the tables actually have slate underneath it. If you're familiar with pool tables would always have slate. Either you have a one-piece slate, they'd have up to four-piece slate for pool tables. But these craps tables are slated as well. They all have some kind of history. They came from specific areas. And one thing I asked them, because their layout just pops. I mean, it has lots of color. The layout is purple, and you see a lot of yellows and stuff like that. Beautiful, beautiful tables. But they sat there, and I asked them, what's underneath this table? Because that's a question I always ask, when they'll let you know. But what they do is they have, on the slate. So if you don't have slate, of course you have like plywood. You'll have a layer of slate, plywood. The next layer is going to be newspaper, and the newspaper is only going to be one layer of newspaper. You're going to have an old layout on top of that newspaper, and then you're going to have your fresh layout on top of that. The reason for the newspaper is so that your layout will slide. That's the only reason why they have newspaper. I would imagine if someone spilt a drink on it or something like that, the whole table would have to be pulled up, new newspaper put back down. Just because you and I know kind of what newspaper does when it gets wet, I can't imagine what we get, if you got like a sticky drink or something like that. That's the biggest reason why at casinos, when you have a drink, they always tell you to pull your drink, so in case if you drop it or whatever, it's not going to sit there and go down into the table area. But Casino Quest, they're open pretty much when the mall's open. I didn't ask them their specific hours, but I sat there and was there at 10 o'clock and they were open. $25 an hour to practice, and that's all it is, just practice. They give you your chips, you have a dealer, you can shoot kind of wherever you want to shoot. 20 bucks an hour, and they're there to help you. It makes no sense why you wouldn't stop there first before going off to the casino. And like I said, they're open pretty much whenever the mall is open.
And they're at the Fashion Mall.
They're at the Fashion Mall. So if you've never experienced the Fashion Mall is really close to the Strip. It's a very large mall. They're at the very, very top. They're by, I think they're by Dillard's. But they do have two places. So if you go to the directory, and if you alphabetize the directory, Casino Quest, you want the second one. The first one was their first location, but they're keeping that open in case they have tournaments or whatever. But you want the second location. I believe it's upstairs next to Dillard's. You'll find it. Guys are fantastic. Very nice. Today I want to talk about your first roll, the come out roll. Do you do anything different for the come out roll? Let's talk about it. We always want to make money. Always want to make money. So why don't we sit there and make money on our come out roll? Most of the time, if you're like me, you don't really think too much about it. Whatever you're going to be rolling is what you roll for the come out roll. I'm here to tell you, we need to change that up. Why don't we sit there and set it up that we're going to roll a 7, a 2, a 3, 11, or a 12. So 5 numbers for a come out roll. You say, why? Because I can make those 5 numbers pay us money. And if you keep on hitting those numbers, when we never hit the point, we keep on making money. I wouldn't do this if you're going for the all tall small, because once you roll a 7, the all tall small is going to reset. So if you have money on the all tall small and you roll a 7, that's the end of that bonus. But if you have money on the pass line, you're going to sit there and get that back. So my thing is, let's try to make it so you hit 5 numbers. 5 numbers out of, all the numbers you can roll. Let's try to do 2, 3, 11, 12, or 7. So I came up with, my friend Sonny sat there and made a suggestion. It was the 5, 6, 6, 5. And I've tried that, and at times roll everything but a 7, 2, 3, 11, 12. So I changed it up a hair and I made it 1, 2. Just a flat 1, 2. So your die set will look like that. And I am going to give it a little bit of a spin. And it's a slightly different spin. I'm going to be rolling it, so I'm going to put a spin on it, you know, kind of like that as it hits. I want it to hit, and it seems to be best, as close to the rail as possible. If you get super close, you can see that it improves what you're trying to get. So we're trying to try that. This is only for the come out roll. Come out roll, you want a 2, 3, 11, 12, 7, because those are going to make you money. So it's a $5 table. I'll have $5 on the pass line. And being that I want to roll the 2, 3, 11, 12, I'm going to put $4 on the C. That's a little bit high by $1 or $2, but I'm trying to sit there and make that happen. So if we hit a 7, will give us another 5. We'll lose this. But if we do hit a 2 and a 3, we're going to sit there and double up on that. This one here pays 7 to 1. So I've got it, and I'm going to sit there and hold it on the edges. So I have 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, just like that. And I am going to rock it up and on its side, and now I've got it by just the corners. And I'm going to kind of throw it like that. And again, this is not to be used but only for the come out, because this is a horrible roll. But our objective is to hit a 7, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 11, 12. That was a 6. Which is pretty awesome, because a 6 on a come out roll is fine as well. But I will try that once more and see if I can't make something else appear besides a regular number. That one didn't hit the back wall all the way. That's a 9. I was doing it as I practiced earlier. I was hitting 2. I was also hitting 3. Any one of those would be fantastic. Or maybe I was doing a backspin. Maybe that's what it was. It was a backspin. That's a 10. But you can sit there and practice this at Casino Quest. I don't know if you guys sit there and have a different dice set when you are going for the point, but why not? Six. But that definitely is something to, to think about. Your goal is to make money, and doing so with less money on the table as possible. And that's one area that, I haven't really thought of. But if we can roll a 2 and a 3, 11 or 12, you can scratch the 7. This right here would pick up on that, pay 7 to 1. So you have 4. 4 times 7. Not a bad deal, especially if we can keep on doing this. 2, 3, 11, 12. You got 4 numbers to pick from. If we can continually hit these 4 numbers and the point never sets, that's just more money in our pocket. And that's what we're looking for. So maybe if you guys have a certain dice set that guarantees pretty much a 2, 3, 11, 12, definitely share that in a comment, because I'd be more than willing to, to at least try it and see what we can come up with. But definitely, a midnight or 2 all the time would be fantastic. So that's what I got for you this time. Our trivia question for this time. And again, if you have a comment, you want to sit there and talk to me privately, or you want to sit there and meet me somewhere in Vegas for shooting craps, it's always dicesetter@gmail.com, and that's where you're going to send your trivia question. The trivia question is a simple trivia question. We'll see who gets it right. What is the regulation size craps table? Again, what is the regulation size craps table? If you know the answer, send it in. I will definitely send you out a prize. For those of there was 2 people that got it right last time. We've already sent those in the mail. You should be receiving those in a couple days. And I try to change it up. I was getting, stuff I could find in Vegas that was cool, and then I went and I switched to more to slots. But definitely, when you get it, let me hear from you. Let me see what you guys think. If you don't like it, then let me know. If you do like it, let me know. It's better to say it than for me to wonder. Well, I wonder if they like that gift. Anyhow, like, share, subscribe. It'd be awesome if we could get to 1,000 subscribers. You say, why? Why would that be awesome? The awesomeness would be when I'm in Vegas, I can go live. And that's what I would love to do. You say, why? There are certain times I have my phone, I'm there in Vegas, most weekends I can sit there and take it out. I can do a live real quick. And there are some things that, I think you guys ought to see. But until I can do that, I'll just pass it up because it doesn't really mean much. The other thing is Casino Quest offered me to sit there and do a show there, and I'm more than willing to do that, and I will. But I definitely want more subscribers. I think it'd be really cool to sit there and say, hey, if we can get up to, say like 500 subscribers, I'll sit there and be there on a certain Saturday. I'll make sure I'll work it out with Casino Quest because I don't want to overstep my bounds with them. But that'd be really cool. That way you can come, meet me there, and then maybe later on we can sit there and throw some dice at a casino. But like, share, subscribe. If you're not a subscriber, definitely subscribe. And tell me what you think about the YouTube channel on YouTube. If you like it, if you want different content, if you want me to try a dice set, I can do that as well. But definitely, that's how we talk. That's how we communicate. That's how we win. And it's all about, winning and having fun. And if you're not winning, I can guarantee you, you're not having fun. Have a good one, guys. I will be in Vegas, not this week, but the following week. Have a great one. See you then. Bye.